Love. A screen to Bell. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. 11 yards there, first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially as pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. On the ground, Kamara. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
He's across midfield.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia!
Pass complete to DJ Chark.
DJ Chark, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
The score, Eagles 7, Browns nothing. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
First down throw complete downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10.
A very solid gain of 27. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Gurley. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
The tackle.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
A gain of 11. It's now 3rd and
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. And it's complete to Kelsey. And some room to roam now. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Travis Kelsey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out run of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On the option, Webb will hang on to it. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Foreseeing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation. And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Double tight, guys, double tight. Even. 4th down, even. 26, Mike, 26, Mike. I got you.
They'll start out on the ground with Gurley. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. That run's successful in large part because they had a lot of extra help blocking up front.
Yeah, you've got guys who can do that very, very well. In addition, they can catch the football. So sometimes when they line up with 3 tight ends, it's not necessarily to run it, and that gives you an advantage when you do decide to barrel off the line of scrimmage and block people downfield.
Gurley again here on 1st down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
He's taken down.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Gonna flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Flushed out right. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Under 10, under 10, 10.
On play action. Love to throw. That one complete. He finds Shark. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DJ Chark with his 2nd touchdown of the... And the Eagles add on to their lead.
His kick is...
Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports.
Browns 6.
Third and short yardage. Bridgewater And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he is going to have a Browns first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows first down.
10 at the 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Bridgewater. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down to the 20. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. This pass into the hands of the running back, Todd Gurley. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. That catch good for only a couple. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19.
At the Eagles' 19-yard line.
And again, it's Bridgewater. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
The final pick in this year's first round. This is Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And the Browns are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. From the gun, Bridgewater. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage. Put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Off the play fake, Love. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Love. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Play fake. Here's Love. He'll have a first down past the 40. And all the way inside the 35 before he goes out of bounds. A big play there for the Eagles on 3rd down. 43 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A little over 20 yards there, and in 2 plays, they've now moved the ball over 60 yards. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Running with Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Alvin Kamara with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And that makes it a 9-point game.
Makes the score Eagles 21, Browns 12.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
That's good.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Here's Bridgewater. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football.
Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Alvin Kamara with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And that will make this a 16-point lead.
Makes the score Eagles 28, Browns 12.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25.
The Browns drive about to get started. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. And 22 more yards there and another first down. Gonna flare this one out to Gurley in the flat. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
2nd and 6.
To the air again with Bridgewater. Eluding the pressure right. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him. An incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and this score will stay right where it is. So a bit of a weird kick there. That wasn't an overly long attempt, but that never had a chance.
You almost wonder if he might have maybe got that one on the laces because it kind of knuckled on him a bit. And this one winds up in empty possession.
First down, going to the air with Love. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Justin Tucker.
A big play there. With a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 23.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
55 is my guy, 55. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it.
To throw again on second down. Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Check back. Mike 54.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Miller. He's got it. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bridgewater on 1st down. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
26-yard line.
Get off the field, defense. Mike 5-5.
Looking to throw again on second down. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Big series right here. We got to step it up. Mike 55.
Final play of the half. Bridgewater looking downfield for Godwin. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Gurley. And he's got room. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw down that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice game there. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Play fake. Bridgewater. They'll roll him out right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
3rd and goal. Gurley. I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the... And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Clyde Edwards-Helaire with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was real easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. Play action this time with Love. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
Philadelphia.
Kamara. And he stopped immediately there. Big Geno Atkins there to bring him down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
That 2nd down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Love with it here, 3rd and short yardage. And all this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. He has a 1st down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon. Working out of the gun. Love. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
To Gerald Everett.
Gerald Everett, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Makes the score Eagles 42. Browns 20.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. They follow up the 1st down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On play action, it's Bridgewater. Open man is Godwin is complete. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a 1st down.
1-yard line.
Double time. Hey. 4 down. 26 points.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11. at the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Chris Godwin, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns get a score closer.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
3rd down.
Love from the gun. Cooper's got it. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
On play action. Love to throw. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Love now on 2nd down. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now. Down at the 33. Love, they go play action now. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Amari Cooper, the intended target. But it'll be 2nd down. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he'll go down at the 28. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Complete to DJ Chark.
DJ Chark, 28 yards. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more.
Makes the score Eagles 49, Browns 26.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Escaping the pressure right. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
1st and 10 at the
They go play action. Bridgewater. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around a lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
It leads to second and
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning.
Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball. When you put up a token press, make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Travis Kelce with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Browns make some inroads here on that deficit.
the Browns will...
I thought that was a nice job there of feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
The ball carrier.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's now 2nd and 6.
And, Charles, this infraction is going to be against the offense. False start.
Sometimes you have to get up to the line of scrimmage, make sure your team is set before you begin your cadence.
Again, it's Kamara. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. On 3rd down, Love. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead is now 24.
Justin
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted.
Picked by the rookie, Michael Ojemudia.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick-6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. Might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Browns 32.
A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Philadelphia, they keep pace for a playoff spot as they move to 7 and 3. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks.